Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Joy of Sticks. Stickhead here with your Atari ST gaming channel, and I've had another couple of packages in the post that I wanted to share the opening of with you. So let's get cracking, shall we? Here's another one. Make sure I'm covering up important details. I'm really bad at that. Alright, let's get this open. What do we have in here then? Let's have a little look, see, shall we? Oh yeah, look at this. Awesome. Now, this is a game that I've been wanting for a long time, and I actually won an eBay auction. Can I get to it? Hang on a second, wait there. I won an eBay auction a long time ago. It's got to be probably over a year ago, and was really excited because I thought I'd got this game, whereas in actual fact I didn't. I got this one, World Games by Epics, and it's not the game that I wanted at all, not even close. So I bidded for this one, The Games, thinking, oh, that's the one then. But after winning the bid, I did a search for it on the brilliant Atari Mania website, and this isn't the one that I want either. At least I don't think it is anyway. Some of that looks very unfamiliar. I might be wrong now. Actually, no, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. No way. Alright, so scrap everything I've just said. Apart from the fact that I bought this mistakenly, because I did. I thought this was the wrong one, but it's not. It's the one I want. It's the one where there are like 1,000 different ways to fail, and they're really, really funny. Like in the pole, I don't know how much of that you can see, but in the pole vault, you can snap the pole. The hammer's a good one. In the hammer, if you let go of it too early, it comes flying towards the screen and smashes the screen. So when I played this, when I was about, I don't know, when was this made? Yeah, when I was about 8, those things were absolutely hilarious, because you could be bad at the game and still be really entertained, which was quite a rarity back then, because if you were bad at games, you just didn't get very far, and they weren't very entertaining. Whereas this was really entertaining to be bad at. I seem to remember in the archery, if you shoot and hit the ground, a little mole comes up and moans at you. Or if you shoot too high, a bird gets hit and squawks. And anyway, yeah, so I'm really pleased, because I thought that was the wrong one, and it's not. It's the right one. So yeah, we used to have lots of fun with this one. Right, it's a 4-discer. And a manual, one of those fold-out jobs, detailing exactly what you have to do in each event. Oh, I'm really chuffed about that, because I thought I'd done it again. I thought lightning had struck twice and I'd bought the wrong thing again. Condition's not brilliant. It's very squashed and misshapen for a clamshell plastic anyway. But you know, give it a bit of a clean. I think it might be okay. Not too bad at all. Fantastic. Right, next one. How do I get into this? With scissors. That's how we do it. Okay. I can remember what it is now. I'm really, really pleased I've got this. Really pleased. Now this is the first ever, I think it is, first ever piece of software I've unboxed on the channel that actually isn't a game. and this is Degas Elite. I always used to call it Degas Elite, but it can't be that. It must be named after the artist. I've only just realised after all these years, saying it aloud for the first time in decades. Of course it'd be Degas, wouldn't it? Degas Elite. I wouldn't be able to get used to calling it Degas Elite after years of calling it Degas. But yeah, there you go, Degas Elite. And it basically, I mean, you can tell from the picture, it's an art package. And I spent hours and hours tweaking and fiddling with pictures and ripping them from my favourite games and then changing them and removing text and icons and stuff and all sorts of stuff. I had so much fun. I had more fun with this than the majority of games that I owned. I mean, it's just brilliant art package. It's incredibly simple. It's kind of, it just has what you need to push around pixels on a screen and not a lot else. But for a little, for a kid of, how old was I when I was doing this? I don't know, 10 or something. That was perfect. That's all I needed. So it's brilliant. I mean, look, not exactly showing off the power of the art package in the screenshots there. Can you see that? It's like a swan. No, it's not a swan. It's a flamingo, I think. A flamingo and some leaves. But you could actually create some really nice artwork with this. And I say recently, about 2 years ago, I downloaded it off the internet to have another go and did some artwork with it, and it's still really good, really, really good. Alright, what we got here then? A nice silver disc label, looking good. It's published by Electronic Arts, I should point that out. It's one of the few game publishers that are still going from those days. And we've got a floppy shop disc, that's interesting. From a PD library. WRD02 printer drivers for Degas Elite. Very nice. It's cool to have that because a lot of these PD discs are just vanishing into the ether. I mean, I don't know how many different PD libraries there were, but I knew of about 6. And each packed with hundreds, their libraries packed with hundreds of discs, crammed with public domain software and shareware and demos and all sorts of stuff. And that's the stuff that we're losing now. I mean, there are lots of sites that are preserving commercial games, but public domain stuff is a bit of a worry. 10 years down the line, it might all have disappeared. So I always admire the efforts of the preservers, people who own sites like Atari Mania, the one I mentioned. They're doing a great job having a library of box scans and manuals and magazine reviews and rips of the disc that you can download and stuff like that. But as I say, that's it's all commercial games. We just need to get as much stuff onto the internet and proliferate it as possible so we can preserve it, because otherwise it's just going to be lost forever. It's just terrifying. A huge manual, and that is actually all English. So I was talking to you about the simplicity of it, but obviously there's a fair bit of depth to it. Probably lots of stuff I never took advantage of. Some things I never took advantage of because it wasn't particularly useful. But still, I had loads of fun with that, making my own artwork. And if you persuade me enough in the comments, I might provide a couple of links to a couple of pieces of my own artwork for you to have a look at. Yeah, we'll see. So there you go, 2 new additions to the core collection, and the first, is it the first? I have a feeling there's something else over there. Ah, yeah, that's it. It's not the first, is it? It's not the first. A bit of a dint in that there. Didn't see that before. That's a shame. Never mind. I was going to say, yeah, it's not the first piece of serious, productive software in the core collection because I've got Stos over there, the game creator, which I was slightly less productive with. I mean, I did tinker about and learn a bit of basic programming using it, but never actually made a complete game. So I did actually complete pictures with Degas Elite. So there you have it. 2 new additions and a nice surprise that I thought was going to be a disappointment. I hope you enjoyed watching. Take care.